Hello my dear students. So in the second part of the video or of this playlist, we are going to discuss about the second method to solve the simple equation, which is our systematic method. Systematic method is actually nothing else, just solving an equation by adding something, subtracting something, multiplying something, or by dividing something. There are 4 or 5 rules in this systematic method which we can follow to solve our equations. Now let's see what is the rule number 1. Rule number 1 says that if you are adding something on one side of the equation, you have to add the same number at the another side of the equation. Now let's take the example for that. If in an equation you are adding something or a number on one side of the equation, you have to add the same number on the another side of the equation also. Let's take the example, that is x minus 2 is equals to 12. Now actually, what is the main motto of the systematic method is that you have to make or you have to take only the variable on one side of the equation. You have to take only the variable on the one side of the equation. Rest of the things or the rest of the numbers you have to cancel out by adding something, by subtracting something, by multiplying something, or by dividing something. So if it is minus here, if the another number after the variable is in subtraction here, definitely I need to do or I have to find out the another number which can cancel it. It should be in the positive one. Means if minus is here, then I have to add the same number on the both sides of the equation. So here it will be 0 itself. Like check the example. X minus 2. This is my equation, x minus 2. I want to find out the additive inverse. What is the additive inverse of minus 2? It is plus 2. So I will add plus 2 here. That will be equals to 12 plus 2. Because if we are adding something on one side of the equation, we have to add it on the other side of the equation also. That is why I am adding 2 on the RHS and LHS on the both sides. Okay. Now, x minus 2 plus 2 will be how much? It will cancel each other, means it will be 0. Then 12 plus 2, 14. So I got the value of my equation is x will be equals to 14. So this is the rule number 1 or the example number 1 of this systematic method. Rule number 2 says that if you want to subtract something, if you want to subtract a number from one side of the equation, then you have to subtract the same type or same number from the another side of the equation. Let's check. Okay, now let's check the second rule number 2 or the second rule. If in an equation you are subtracting something or a number on one side of the equation, you have to subtract the same number on the another side of the equation too. Let's check the example, that is x plus 14 is equals to 24. Remember the main motive of this systematic method. The main motive of the systematic method is that here it should be only the variable, rest of the things should be cancelled out. To cancel out this plus 14, what I can do? I have to subtract minus 14 or I have to subtract 14. So I will write here x plus 14. This is my equation and I want to cancel this 14. What I will do? I will subtract 14 here from this side. And we know that if we are adding or subtracting or multiplying or dividing any number from one side of the equation, we have to do the same operation on the next side also. So we will do 24 minus 14. Clear? Then these 14 will be cancelled out. What will be left here? X will be equals to 24 minus 14 will be 10. So this will be my answer, or this will be the root of this equation by using the rule number 2 of the systematic method. Now let's check what will be the rule number 3. Rule number 3 is easy. It says that if you are multiplying a number on one side of the equation, you have to multiply the same number on the another side of the equation. Let's see on the board also. So now let's check the rule number 3. If you multiply something or a number on one side of the equals to or one side of the equation, you have to multiply the same number on the another side of the equation. Let's check the example, that is z by 3 equals to 5. Now I'm saying again that the main motive of this equation or the systematic method is that there should be only the variable, no other numbers. How I can cancel out this 3? How I can cancel out the 3 which is in division here? By multiplying a 3 on the both sides. Let's check it. Z divided by 3. If I am multiplying 3 on this side of the equation, I will multiply 3 on the another side of the equation. I hope it is clear to everyone. Now, this 3 and this 3 will be cancelled out by each other because it is in division and it is in multiplication. 3 divided by 3 will give you 1. So what is left here? Z is equals to 5 3s are 15. So this will be the root of this equation. Now let's check the rule number 4. The rule number 4 says that if you divide something or a number from one side of the equals to, you have to divide the same number on the another side of the equals to or on the another side of the equation also. Let's check the example. That is 6x equals to 42. 6 into x is equals to 42. Main motto, only x should be there, nothing else on one side. So what I will do, because this 6 is in multiplication, to cancel out I want to divide something here. So I will divide on the both sides, like 6x divided by 6 is equals to 42 divided by 6. Remember that I have to always use the opposite symbol, or I always have to use the reverse symbol, because this number is in multiplication. Here I am using division. Just remind the last examples or the previous examples which we have seen. If the number was in addition, we are using subtraction. If the number was in subtraction, we were using adding. If the number was in multiplication, we were using the division. If the number was in division, we were using the multiplication. So always we have to cancel out by the opposite symbol. So what we are doing here, 6 and 6 will be cancelled out, and x will be equals to 42 divided by 6 will be 7 6 are 42. So answer will be 7. So this is my rule number 4. Now let's see what is rule number 5. Rule number 5 says that we can use different operations at a time. Up to now we have seen by using only one operation, like we are subtracting, addition, multiplication or division. We were doing only one operation, but now the rule number 5 says that we can do many different operations even in a single equation or at a single time. Now let's check how we can do it. So our equation says that 3t plus 9 is equals to 24. 3t plus 9 is equals to 24, and what we can do here. So first of all, I want to cancel out this 9 from this one. So what I will do, because it is a plus 9, so I will take a opposite of it. It will be minus 9. And if I am subtracting something on one side of the equation, I have to subtract it on the another side of the equation. This will be the first step. What is left here? This will be cancelled out. 3t will be equals to, what is 24 minus 9? What is 24 minus 9? Yes, it will be 15. Now this 3 is in multiplication here. So what I will do? I will divide both of the sides of the equation by 3. So I will write here 3t divided by 3 is equals to 15 divided by 3. And this 3 and this 3 will be cancelled out because they are in division. And what will be the answer? T will be equals to 15 divided by 3. How much? Yep, 5. So this will be the answer. So in systematic method, we always have to cancel by adding, subtracting, multiplying or dividing a number on both sides of the equation. Always remember that on the both sides of the equation. If we are doing an operation on one side of the equation, we have to do the same operation on the another side of the equation. Then only it will be balanced. I hope you like my video. Please do watch my next video for using the transposing method. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the bell icon and share my video to your friends. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Let's meet in the next video.